Well, we welcome you back to Chicago. It is game 2 of our doubleheader. Lovely weather. The Cardinals bats warming up too. Chance for a 3-game sweep and to head home with win number 40 as we take a look at Mike Vassell. Boy, this guy's been good. 8th round pick out of Virginia. A 1.99 ERA for Chicago.
The next step for Will Venable's team is how do they start winning some of those tight games that they were in until they lost late in game 1 of this doubleheader.
Lead things off is a guy that had 4 hits in game 1. What a game he had. That's Brendan Donovan.
And a strikeout to start this ball game.
Mike's got a good running fastball. Here's an example of it. You see this ball just explode out of his hands. You're talking about a good 6 to 8 inches a run because that's a good hitter in Donovan that strikes out.
Here's Contreras. Well, we had a game-tying home run, knocked in 3 earlier today.
Ooh, he's got the good stuff working.
2 up, 2 strikeouts. And this one, 96 on the outside corner, too close to take. Contreras a little tardy on that swing. I'm not thinking he's seeing the ball real well right now.
2 up, 2 down. Burleson's next. Little chopper's going to sneak through for a 2-out single. This ball's a funny game. Burleson had never picked up a hit against the White Sox in his career. In 3 games here, he's got 6 of them.
Nolan Arenado.
There's the energy we need to start game 2 of this doubleheader.
Well, it's always a treat to see this young man throw a pitch in the major leagues. Michael McGrevy's been awesome. 2 games, 1 start. The last one came against the Dodgers. It didn't start well, but it sure finished great for Michael, who pitched well enough to give the Cardinals a chance late.
Meidroth, 23 years old, played his college ball at San Diego.
McGrevy pours in that sinker to get his first strikeout of the day there of Meidroth.
Benintendi's playing left field in the second game of the doubleheader.
And he is ready to rake a single with 1 out here in this first inning.
Here's Miguel Vargas.
Popped him up right side. Donovan shielding his eyes. Stutter steps at second and squeezes it. 2 out.
Carroll, a switch hitter, batting from the left side.
She is high and outside again. That is ball 4. So the White Sox have runners at first and second for the DH, Lenyn Sosa.
In the air toward left center, but that's a can of corn for Victor. He's got it. And McGrevy has a scoreless first inning in game 2.
Started the day with a 1.99, leading all major league rookies in ERA. Nolan Gorman, the batter, the DH.
And fastball. Here it is. Can you hit it? No, Gorman cannot.
Very lively, although that was his 4-seamer, so it's not going to move as much as a 2-seamer.
2 retired, and now it's Pedro Ajes.
Noda steps on the bag himself. And a 1-2-3 second inning for Mike Vassell. Ryan Noda leads things off for the White Sox here in this bottom of the second inning. Noda in the air to left field, going back, and it is gone. Ryan Noda, his first home run. It gives the White Sox a 1-0 lead here in this second inning.
Pretty good way for your first Sox hit. Opposite field, no less. Sox on top, 1-0.
Remember, they threw up and in on Contreras in the first game. That was ball 4. And he's aboard with a hit by pitch. And Alec Burleson next. That's driven a long way toward left. Benintendi on the fly. That ball is gone. Opposite field. 3-run homer for Burleson. That guy is scorching hot all of a sudden, and the Cardinals have a 2-run lead. 7 of them on the season. They hit Contreras. Burleson made him pay, and McGrevy now leads by 2.
And it's Arenado at the plate, who struck out his first time.
Now Arenado cracks one to left. That one's going to soar out of here. Back-to-back homers. A milestone for Arenado. That's number 350. Somebody go make a deal with that fan. Nolan Arenado's going to want that souvenir. Back-to-back homers, and the Cardinals lead 4-1. Cardinals fans are enjoying the series. They've won the first 2 games. Lead game 3 4-1. And we start with Nolan Gorman. As that one's cracked toward the gap in left center, that's going to get down for a base hit. Gorman using the big part of the field, and he'll stand at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, there's a base hit to right field. Gorman makes it to third base on the base hit by Pages the other way. So he, too, took the ball the other way.
That may be the best approach.
Maybe. First and third, nobody out for the Cardinals. So now Vassell is kind of on the hot seat, facing Jose Barrero.
There's that good fastball as Vassell gets the strikeout.
Now we'll face Scott.
That's taken low, ball 4. 1 at bat, or plate appearance, if you will, for Victor Scott. From 0-2 to ball 4. And the Cardinals have him loaded for Donovan and 1 out.
0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A new career high 6 strikeouts for Mike Vassell.
Well, Contreras was hit by a pitch last time up. You know he'd like to exact some revenge. Shot towards second and off the second baseman's glove. 1 run will score. Here comes Paez. He's going to score. Contreras having himself a great day at the plate.
Curveball, it's down, but it stays in the middle of the plate, and Wilson stays right through it to drive in another pair.
That's the end of the line for Mike Vassell. He surrenders 6 to the Cardinals.
Edgar Harrow is the catcher, switch hitting catcher, who walked his first plate appearance facing Michael McGrevy for the second time.
And a swing and a miss. Whoa. McGrevy has struck out his third man. He's set down 7 straight after the homer.
Whoa.
As that one's cracked towards center. And 2 out.
And Ryan Noda bats.
Strike 3. Noda thought it was low. And that's punch out number 4. Oh, yes, Chris Tuno's fired up. His Redbirds are trying to sweep away the Sox.
The leadoff batter for the White Sox is former Giant Austin Slater.
Slater with a base hit. Turned the ground ball the other way out into right center. Single to open the 5th. Here's Rojas.
Rifled toward right, but Alec Burleson's right there. He's got that. And there's out number 1. And he's handling it quite well, thank you. Got away with a high changeup. And Taylor swung through that. 5 strikeouts for Michael McGrevy.
Chase Mydroth is coming up. Mydroth, a strikeout, and a ground out to third.
Yeah. Little pop into shallow right, and Burleson's going to grab that, and McGrevy has qualified for the win here in Chicago. He looks good, so do the Cardinals try to sweep away the Southsiders.
Lefty John King has the bottom of the 7th. Sosa, then Noda, then Slater.
It's going to be a tough play, and no play for Mr. King.
Man on, nobody out. Noda at the bat.
And a swing and a miss. No dice for Noda. He's retired, 1 out. So Austin Slater will hopefully oblige and hit to a double play here.
This one is laced into center field. Sosa will take the turn. He goes first to third. And now the White Sox threatening with 1 out in the 7th.
Looks like Luis Robert is coming up to pinch hit. Looks like we're going to see the right-hander coming out of the pen. That's going to be it. A very short stint by King.
Kyle Leahy's going to come on and clean up 2 on 1 out here in the home 7th.
That delivery is swung on and missed. He struck him out. Got him with another slider.
Mike Tauchman is going to bat for Michael A. Taylor.
Runners on at the corners, and Tauchman a drive into right field. That'll bring in Sosa. Makes it a 6-2 ball game here in the 7th inning.
1st and 2nd for Mydroth. That run will be charged to King as Sosa scored.
And that one not called. That is ball 4, which means tying run will come to the plate. Well, this is a big spot. Bases loaded with 2 outs here in the 7th inning.
Swing and a drive deep to right. It's a grand slam. This game is tied.
First pitch attacking. Tauchman, now Benintendi. They got fastballs and they did not miss them.
Andrew Benintendi with a game tire. He clears them all. We're back to even 6-6.
And that was JoJo's turn. JoJo Romero. Hopefully a very, very quick, efficient one. And the Cardinals offense can do their thing.
Inside ball 4.
There's the patience, there's the walk, and there is the winning run.
And now here's Chase Mydroth. Shows ball, pulls it away, and now the winning run is in scoring position. It has ruled a pass ball on Paez. Bouncer up the middle. Barrero gets to it. Will make the play at first as Tauchman. The winning run advances to third with 1 out.
Now we'll see how close Arenado's going to play at third, because this is the ideal bunt situation with Capra.
Chopper to third. Arenado's coming home, and there's the tag. Little chopper to third. Arenado came home. Tauchman looked like he pulled up a bit as he got close to home plate. That was an easy tag out for the Cardinals in the 2nd out of the inning.
Capra, he takes off. That pitch gets away from Paez. And once again, a runner in scoring position here in this 9th inning for the Sox.
On a knee, couldn't smother that. Now a hit wins the game. Pitch. Ground ball to short. Barrero's got it. And a clean throw to first gets the Cardinals out of trouble. It's never easy, but it sure is fun. Romero works around some traffic in the ninth inning. And extra innings are coming your way in a 6-6 game 2. Dan Altavilla is going to come on and pitch for the White Sox. Our game moves to the 10th inning. Redbirds will pinch run Jordan Walker for him. And it'll be Alec Burleson.
Just waving at it. 3 straight changeups, and Altavilla the strikeout.
Here's Arenado. Home run number 350 in his career came in the 3rd inning. Nolan also a 5th inning single. Little squibber through the whole right side. Walker around third. They're going to wave him. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Arenado to second, and he's out. Arenado with his 3rd hit and 2nd RBI. Tried to go first to second. He's thrown out. Walker scores to put the Cardinals in front. And Nootbaar digs in. Swing drive. Rifle to right. Nootbaar gone. Lars Nootbaar with an ambush. And the Cardinals score 2 in the 10th.
The ever-important second run in extra innings for the visiting team. A Lars Nootbaar homer. That's his 9th of the season and a huge insurance run.
And now the focus is on Andre Granillo, who will never forget this day in Chicago.
But all Granillo did was pick up the victory. He got his first major league win in game 1 of this doubleheader. Now he's got an opportunity to get a save in the same day. But that's a pretty impressive feat he's got a chance to chase.
In the air towards right center field. Jordan Walker moves over. He calls for it. He's now in right, takes the catch and gets it in, and no advancement either of the runner at second base. And now the Cardinals have to contend with Lenyn Sosa.
Popped him up. Walker drifts back, now in a step or two. 2 soft fly ball outs, and the Cardinals are an out away from a sweep. Ryan Noda, the final hope for Chicago. He homered his first time up.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. And the Sox not done yet.
Noda is on first base, representing the tying run.
Austin Slater 2 for 4.
He does it! The Cardinals have swept the White Sox. What a day for Andre Granillo. 8-6 is your final score in extras.
As Granillo picks up his first big league save, Granillo not only with a win today for his first big league win, but also his first big league save.